I'm here with Reine-Marie. Luke, you had a fantastic game, 18 points in your first game at Nationals. How did it feel playing in your first game being a part of Team Ontario?
I think it felt nice. It felt very comfortable when I didn't start as good as I wanted it to be, but as the quarters went, I started going up, and so did my teammates.
Yeah, and it looked like that was the theme of the game. You guys started off a little bit slow, but then really broke out into the second half. Was there something that kind of ignited that, or was it maybe a speech at the halftime?
It definitely was our coach's speech talking about we have 3 points. One of them was effort. We didn't have any effort in the first half, so we wanted to go in the second half with more effort, and we definitely did that.
And you had 18 points again, a ton, but you also had 2 threes in that game. Is the three-point shot something you're definitely wanting to achieve a part of this team and make it a part of your Team Ontario identity, or is it kind of whatever comes natural to you?
Whatever comes natural. I want to get into my mid-range more than my threes, but if the three is there, I'll definitely take it because it is a part of my range.
And you guys are playing Alberta next. What's kind of the one thing you don't want to bring into tomorrow's game that happened in today's game?
I want us to have more intensity on the court and make sure we know who the players are and to make sure we're pressing up on the star players.
Great. Thank you so much, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'm here with U15 women's assistant coach, Coach Jahlica. Coach, you had a 39-point victory today. How does it feel to start off on such a dominant note?
For us as a team, I think it's a great, team effort all the way around. Like, we came in with some big team goals, so we wanted to make sure that we kind of stuck to those things as we went throughout the 4 quarters. But it's a bar that we set, but we know that we can play stronger and better.
And you don't have any returning players from last year's roster. Is that making a big difference for you guys, or does it kind of have the same brand of the team as last year?
I think our standards are still standards. Our goals are our goals. Like, we had a great training camp last week, and we kind of just went in with what we wanted to do in terms of goals, expectations, and things like that. So I think all the girls individually and collectively are just holding themselves to a high standard, which is great. Yeah.
And you guys had 41 points off of turnovers, but only 6 of those were in transition and fast break turnover points. Is that anything you guys are going to be looking at maybe breaking out a little bit quicker once you do get the turnovers?
I think it is one of the big things that we wanted to talk about because I know that our defensive intensity can make a big difference for us. So I think now that this first game is out of the way, we could continue to focus on just picking up where we need to and just be stronger across the board defensively so that we can start to convert our defense into our offense.
Yeah, and for offense, what's going to be the main message heading into the match against Alberta tomorrow?
Just focus on our game plan, right? I know Alberta played today and every other team played today, so we'll get an opportunity to sit down as a team, figure out what tendencies we want to pay attention to, but also still focus on our game plan and then, be ready to go for tomorrow.
And then finally, was there anything that really stood out to you today with coming into Nationals? You guys get to be at home this year instead of on the road like last year. Is there anything that really stood out to you, a part of these girls?
I think the fans. I think everyone's family had someone that, came out and supported, which was great. So, whenever anyone hit a bucket or anything like that, the energy was great coming from our bench and also from the other side in the stand. So that was great.
Well, congratulations and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Coach, you kind of just spoke on it in the sense that you talked about being at home. Last year, you guys were playing in Newfoundland. How does it feel to be playing in front of the Ontario crowd, especially with coming back as a coach?
I think playing in front of our home base in Ontario is great because, one, we're coming in at the high seed, so everyone is kind of after us, but we already knew that, and we've been preparing these kids since tryouts. Like, we're trying to set that standard, set that bar, and have them understand how important it is to represent, not only Canada, but also our province, right? We went from, 90 kids in a tryout and then worked our way all the way down to 12. So it is an honor, and, we just talked about accountability across the board, so it is huge, and it's great to just be home. Right? Although Newfoundland was great as well too, but being home is fantastic, especially with all the support in the building.